Yes, sir. My name's Zakashi here. We have the Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan Vegeta, the God Key Zenkai that everybody's pretty much been waiting for. If not Red Rose, I just want to throw that out there. But this guy, he's one of them guys who, if you touch their kit only slightly, it could literally break the whole game because the kit itself is already insane. They just need the stats to keep up, and of course when you Zenkai them, they do get a little bit extra. So standard, if you just touch them and touch up their stats, maybe tweak a few things, they could actually be a top 5 contender in the game. We've seen that with Super Vegeta easily. So you just gotta be very careful with these LF Zenkais because honestly, LFs do have good kits. This Vegeta, I've dabbled in his kit a bit, and honestly, there aren't a lot of changes, but the changes they have made already make him menacing for anybody who actually plays the game. There's going to be a lot of people that might say he's mid on released, and that always happens, that's standard. But honestly, if you actually played the game when he first released, you should know that he's going to be able to keep up regardless. If you haven't already, make sure to press that subscribe button on this grind to 25,000 subscribers. Very close to being there. But I don't want to hold you guys up too long. On the left, we got the old kit, so prior to the Zenkai, and on the right, we got the kit currently with the Zenkai. So I'm just going to glide through it because there's not actually much, but there are some changes that we do need to talk about, such as his stats, man. The stats are just cracked. Like, come on, bro. 290k for the offenses, basically, and 190k for both defenses is a lot, man. That's a very big deal. Like, very, very big deal. This is at 14 stars, of course, but I'm comparing it side by side because he has been in the game for a while. So might as well, the same way a lot of people have SV high stars. Those stats have completely done a lot for me, and just off that, I feel like he'll be able to keep up. Just off the stats, like dead serious. He's easily going to be, in my opinion, I would say a top 10 unit, but there are things that I feel like they haven't added where they should have. But we'll get into that. Main ability, God Burst next, restores own key by 50 and draw speed. The only thing that's changed there is that he does strike damage inflicted now. It's not much, but it's something, so we'll still take it because we have to, honestly. If we go into the unique abilities now, the first and the second one, the first one, it's pretty much the same, like pretty much the same. I don't think there's any change actually. All the numbers look the same, and they haven't added any writing here, as you can see. But in the second one, I believe there is a change, and the change is that he actually goes type neutral. So you can see here, the nullifies on unfavorable element factors is what's changed, but besides from that, everything else is the same. Kit's already dope, so the type neutral is a standard thing that literally a lot of meta units need, so I'm glad that he's got this, especially with all the strong purples in the game. He's going to be like a G4 in a sense where he can actually cancel out the type advantage consistently. I really do like that. Now let's look at the two new unique abilities, because I know you guys haven't seen this, you're going to want to see this. So the first one, Hatred Towards an Imposter, you get this at Zenkai 3. Applies the following effects to enemy when this character lands a strike or blast arts hit. So reducing the key, and inflicts attribute downgrade 75% to key recovery for 3 time accounts. Now after ending the combo, the enemy will probably have key anyways, but the fact that they can't charge, and depending on what type of team you're running, that will be quite inconvenient for if they start their next combo. For at least the first combo, depending on how, first arcs card in the combo, they won't be gaining key if they do any side steps or charge steps. So that's actually quite a solid. But reducing the key, they won't have key now, because you'd be taking their key, so they'd be trying to charge it back because you've just been reducing it the whole combo, and they won't be gaining their key back as you're comboing them because of the 75 key recovery. It's going to be really annoying, trust me. So imagine them ending a combo on you and you can't even attack back because you have no key. You have to pop your main, or if you're running a character that has them type of green cards. The next unique ability, this at Zenkai 6, the newest one, Strength engraved in every cell. So it's just some typical buffs to keep him up to date with the rest of the units. Buffs when the battle starts that can't be cancelled, 35% strike damage cannot be cancelled, reduced damage received 20% cannot be cancelled, and -3 strike arts cost for 30 time accounts. Nothing too crazy, but it's just something to keep him up there with the rest of the meta units. Now, if you look at his arts cards, I think the biggest thing for him is that he doesn't nullify endurance. Strike arts and blast arts are the same. Final flash is actually the same. The blue card, the green card actually draws a strike arts now every time he uses it, so that can keep you in the game and literally win you the game. If you land with a green card, you can actually get a buff as well for your special move and ultimate arts, which can't be cancelled, and then of course you gain health, which will actually keep you in the game as well. But the ultimate arts hasn't changed at all, which was what was a surprise to me, but it just is what it is. Like, it's not a big deal because his kit is actually very menacing. But I feel like if he just nullified endurance, then he'd actually be easily a top 3, top 5 unit for guys that actually played the game when he actually came out, know how destructive he is. So that's just my take on that. But it's just me wanting the best for a unit. It doesn't necessarily mean it's the best for what's in the game right now. And considering that this guy, I feel like he's actually just going to be like a better G4. I'm not even going to lie. He's going to be nuts. Now, for units, for guys that use Vegeta Clan or God Key, they are going to be eating. Even Future, you want to throw it out there. But God Key, more than anything, will be eating using this guy. Vegeta Clan will be eating as well. Those teams are going to be turned right around. Especially because he's buffing the team. And with the Vegetas that exist, it's going to be quite a big deal. Vegeta Clan is basically the same as Future if you really want to put it down there, just depending on what units and how you put them on. But they're pretty much the same thing as long as they're not running like any Gokus or Vegeta Blues, you know what I'm saying? But overall, I feel this guy's gonna have a big impact to the meta. Maybe not straight away, but we will feel it. And for people on day 1 release instantly are gonna judge him, of course. I feel like they should give it a moment to actually see what he can actually do, maybe like a week's time. But overall, I'm liking him. His stats alone, like I said, I feel like I'm gonna put him in the rankings, but that type neutrality thing is a big deal to me. On top of the fact, this here at the end of a combo, you're not gonna have any key, like you're not. And then let's not forget that his ultimate arts, obviously, he locks in. Like, you're gonna get, a lot of people are gonna get one shot and you might not realize it, like no cap. So yeah, that's all I pretty much got to say for this video. Happy about his kit. People might feel like he might have deserved more, but I feel like they did it just right, honestly. I expect to see him at least top 6 unit in the game. I'm not even like, that's a good take straight off. He's gonna have the boost, so don't take the game press tier list too seriously when they first drop him, because what they did with Jiren right now, according to the boost, it's not a very accurate measurement of their genuine kit. It's just currently how they are in the game. But obviously post boost, I genuinely feel like he'll be a top 6 unit in the game, no cap. Press that subscribe button if you haven't already. We're on this grind to 25,000 subscribers, like I said. Let me know what you guys think. I'll be checking the comments since I can't do much anyways. But I appreciate you guys for watching. My name is Zakashi, guys. I will see you guys in the next one.